Cade Mila Fall to all you beautiful gamers. So yes, here it is. It's the latest Call of Duty. It's Advanced Warfare. It's fun. It's great. Look at this boost dodge here. Look at the double jump. No, actually, this is for all my younger viewers who've probably never seen this before. This is Call of Duty 3, and it is the oldest Call of Duty that I own because I am a PlayStation guy. I'm not sure if Call of Duty 2 ever appeared on the PlayStation. I think it maybe did, but I've never owned a copy. But Call of Duty 3 and everything on from there I have got, including Advanced Warfare. So I am probably the only guy out there that's putting out videos that aren't Advanced Warfare when I own it. So who's a stupid YouTuber then? I guess I am. But no, a couple of things I just wanted to chat about. This will maybe be a bit of a longer video actually. You'll notice as I'm playing this that there is hardly any action, so why am I posting it? I'm just posting it because I just thought it was quite funny for some guys to see, oh look at that, get wrecked, there we go, there's the first kill. And we're how long in? A minute? 2 minutes? I don't know. Yeah, I just thought it'd be quite funny to show this because a lot of my viewers and a lot of guys out there will never have seen Call of Duty 3. And whilst this isn't where it all started, inverted commas, it is way, way back at the early days of Call of Duty, and you can see a lot of things in it that still pervade to the Call of Duty today. Maybe less so Advanced Warfare, but you look at some of the things in even Ghosts, and you'll see one later on. A lot of these things come back to very, very similar actions or very, very similar graphics or very similar guns in some cases that were going on here. Look at this guy. I don't know what's up. He's mad. He's absolutely mad at that guy. He was shooting the bejesus out of that guy. But yeah, no, this is Call of Duty 3. It's actually quite hard to get a multiplayer game on Call of Duty 3 on the PlayStation 3. As you would imagine, there's very, very few people play it. I think there was roughly 3 versus 3 in this game. And, oh, Ian, are you going to get it? Are you going to get it? Are you going to choke it? Is he going to choke the kill? No, he's going to get it. There we go. Look at me. My God, I might get the DNA bomb if I carry on killing people like this and slaying people like this. But yeah, Call of Duty 3, I'm going to have a bit of a chat about Call of Duty 3, and I'll intermingle it with my thoughts, initial thoughts, early thoughts on Advanced Warfare as well. So first of all, we'll chat about Call of Duty 3. It's actually a pretty decent game. The maps are very, very big, which I find hilarious, given that lots of people were complaining about Call of Duty Ghosts maps being way, way too big. I mean, this one here is probably as big, if not bigger, than Stonehaven. And when it comes to things that look like ghosts, check this out. Look at that grenade counter. Does that ring a bell to you? Yeah, looks a little bit like the grenade counter in Ghosts, doesn't it? Just shows you how things disappeared and then things come back, and there's sometimes tie-ins back to older Call of Duties. And in this gameplay that I've got here, I've cut out various bits because the game went on for absolutely ages. Because there was so few people in it and there was so few kills, it was taking ages to get anything done. But I decided to mix it up and play with a lot of different guns. So what you've seen at the start there was, I believe, one of the assault rifles. And now I've got a machine gun in my hands. The trouble with this machine gun is, and this is slightly weird for anybody who's never played this game, you have to go prone before you can fire it. So you do not want to be rushing around with this light machine gun. You want to be finding a spot and just holding down an area. Kind of like, I suppose, it's supposed to be with a big machine gun like this. You find a little wall and you blast it at the enemies. Or kind of like, I suppose, what old Battlefield used to be like when there was different classes for a reason, and if you were the LMG machine gunner, I forget what it's called in Battlefield, you were really trying to sit at the back of the map or sit at the one side of the map and just slay across and try and kill it. So it's a bit of a weird one. I'll be honest, didn't like it very much, so that's why I switched over to the sniper. I thought I'd just give you guys a chance to see what a sniper looks like in this game as well. And I am rubbish at all Call of Duties, sniping in all Call of Duties, so you're not going to be surprised that I'm absolutely rubbish in this one as well. But there's a little bit of sniping gameplay here. I'll let that play in the background. And I'll kind of move on to talking about Advanced Warfare. So this is Saturday. On Wednesday I picked up Advanced Warfare, so I didn't get it at launch, but I did manage to snag a copy that was a Day Zero edition, so I did get all the pre-order gubbins, the gold AK-12, is it? And the exosuit that I've never even equipped, and yeah, I haven't bought the season pass, so I don't have the Atlas Gorge map that's a remake of Pipeline. But what do I think of it? I'll be entirely honest, I always am. I'm actually really enjoying it, and I'm a bit surprised by that because I didn't think I wasn't very sure about this exosuit thing. I wasn't very sure about this double jumping, fast paced, get up high, swift dodge left, swift dodge right. I just felt it was going to be far too fast paced for my liking, and I was going to get destroyed in every game. And I wasn't going to be able to adapt to it because I'm just an old school Call of Duty guy who likes to stand and snipe apparently and move left and move right. Look at this is high quality sniping here. It's funny because this map, although it was going back to Call of Duty 3, although it was only 3 versus 3, we ended up in a sniper battle across this bridge for a little while, which is why you see me a couple of times here always coming out to one end of the bridge and trying to snipe right along the other end of the bridge. But yeah, back to Advanced Warfare. I was very nervous about how all these exosuits and how I was going to adapt to it and whether I would be any good at doing it, whether I would enjoy it, and I'm actually adapting to it pretty easily if I'm being honest. I'm not saying I'm doing brilliant, but I am staying above a 1 KD. I think I've got about a 1.1, 1.08 KD. And as I've said in many videos before, kill death ratio is not the be all and end all. It really doesn't matter. It's winning games and having fun is more important. But KD, a lot of YouTubers, if you're like me and you've watched a lot of YouTube videos, go on, get him. Oh, you choked it, Ian. A lot of YouTubers are saying that they've found it difficult to get the high KDs that they're used to getting in other Call of Duties. So guys who are used to getting 3 times and 4 times KD say that they're bouncing around the 2s. So I was nervous when I first picked up this game because I thought if they are struggling to get good KDs and I'm worried about this fast move, fast pace thing that's going on, watch this. Yeah, get wrecked with a pistol. That's a beautiful pistol, by the way. I just assumed I was going to get absolutely destroyed on many maps. But what I've discovered, and it's maybe a consequence of a lot more noobs, a lot more crappy players like myself now owning the game, I actually don't do too badly. I would say I go positive on my KD, and I play Team Deathmatch almost all the time. I go positive on my KD almost 8 times out of 10. What I do find is that I'll try and use a different weapon, and just through trying to be a bit of variety and change things up, I'll try and use a different weapon, and then I'll just go on a really bad game and I'll get destroyed 4-11 or 3-12 or something like that. And it's generally the snipers. I really struggle with the snipers, and I'll probably do a separate video on that. But the snipers in Advanced Warfare for me are almost impossible to use. I've unlocked 3 of the 4 of them, so I don't have the big boy. I don't have the Atlas sniper just yet. And if you've seen a video on it, there's a couple of good videos out there. Scumpy from Optics got a good one, and Ali A's got one with the Atlas. It looks like a beast of a sniper, a bit like the 50 cal from Modern Warfare 3, was it? But you can't no-scope with it, which is great because I hate no-scoping. I hate being no-scoped. You have to aim down sights before you fire with it, but you can still fire relatively rapidly. So it looks like a good fun sniper to use, but I just find that the fast movement and the dodging and the double jumping makes it very difficult for me to snipe. I probably just need to have a lot more practice and probably boost my sensitivity a little bit, because you need to be fast-paced to deal with all the fast movement that's going on, and I don't have the reaction time, and I just can't snipe very well. So occasionally I'll try and snipe because I really want to be good at sniping, and then I find I just get wrecked, and that kind of destroys my KD a little bit. But the guns I'm mostly using are, no surprise, the BAL. The BAL 27 is a really good assault rifle, and I definitely agree with what almost every other person on YouTube has said. The game is an assault rifle heavy game. and I fully expect a little bit of buffing of the submachine guns over the next few weeks. But at the moment, and maybe a nerf to the BAL, but at the moment, whilst the BAL is quite strong, I am... Was that me again? Did I wreck that guy? Sometimes I even impress myself at my ability to turn around and kill people. I fully expect the BAL to get a nerf and be reduced, and I fully expect the submachines to get a bit of a buff to make some of them a bit more viable. But at the moment I'm going to make hay while the sun shines, and I'm going to use the BAL quite a bit. The other gun that I'm using probably nearly as much as the BAL actually, but I've come to only in the last day or so, is the HBR-3A or HBR-A3, I can't remember, assault rifle. It's an absolute beast of an assault rifle as well. I found that by sticking on a couple of attachments to it, I'm trying the sights, and the threat enhancing sight I'm actually really enjoying. The thermal sight on the assault rifles is actually really fun, although you have to kind of slow your game up a little bit to use it well. But actually the iron sights are actually not too bad. In fact, I'd highly recommend staying on iron sights. That way you don't have to waste any of your attachments on putting the red dots on. But do give the funkier ones a go, the threat enhancing sight and the thermal sight. I did enjoy using them, and I'm definitely going to use them a little bit more. So assault rifle heavy, sniper very, very bad. Haven't really tried the heavy weapons very much yet. A couple of those are the energy weapons, the kind of laser heavy weapons. I did try to use one in one game and I really struggled to get a kill, but I think it's because you have to really adapt your style of play, perhaps hold down a single area or sit in a corner and kind of wait on people coming past. And with this being such a fast-paced game, I really don't want to sit and do that. So heavy weapons haven't played a lot of. I'll have to wait until I've got a bit further in the game, know the maps a little bit better, and then perhaps I'll start using the heavy weapons, giving them a go. Snipers don't like. Submachine guns, really struggling to do well with the submachine guns. There's the original, or the submachine gun that you unlock, or is already unlocked right at the start, the KF5, and it seems to be one of the better ones. So I find that strange when the one that you get at the start is actually one of the best. I haven't tried many of the other ones. I have tried, is it an ASN? I think it's the third one that you unlock, and I've picked it up a couple of times when other people use it, and it felt quite good when I picked it up, but when I tried to use it myself, it just didn't really do much for me. So it might have been just one of those games when there was a couple of really, really good players in the game, and I just couldn't get the short gunfights that where the submachines really excel. Now check out this reload. I just love this reload. Oh, that is sexy, the way it goes in there, isn't it? Yeah, submachine guns in Advanced Warfare, you really need to get close quarters with the submachine guns, and a lot of people say that the maps are not very friendly for it. I'll be honest, I genuinely just think that we were perhaps spoilt with how overpowered the... Get wrecked! Oh no, somebody stole my kill! I nearly got the final kill there. I think we were just really spoilt with ghosts on terms of the submachine guns, the MTAR, the Vector, and how overpowered and what long range they had, and the 3-kill shot from the Vector, how strong it was. But anyway, hope you enjoyed COD 3, hope you're enjoying Advanced Warfare. Have a great day, folks, and Craigie's out.